I'm going to Grand Manan. By golly, first time. I'm a little nervous. Okay, here's the scoop. I've landed on Grand Manan at North Head. I'm walking to the main part of the island now, and I gotta catch up to Mike and Kyle, and they're going to go from south to north, so I gotta go all the way down this highway and catch up to them, because I'm sure they got there by vehicle. So either I walk a long way, 32 kilometers or something, or some sweet person gives me a lift. Well, after walking halfway here on the highway, 776, not 1776, past Grand Harbor, past the Anchorage campsite thing, I got a ride with a kind couple. And this is it. Let's get it on with it. Well, this is the first blaze I've seen for the red trail, so I guess this is it. We leave the track and we go down this. on the longest day of the year. I'm almost wondering if it's actually after 9, because I'm so close to Maine here on my left that maybe I'm picking up the Maine time. So my clock, my phone is saying 8:07 Maine time, which would be 9:07 in New Brunswick. Anyway, I'm gonna have to call it quits soon because it is getting so dark. So yeah, I'll probably give it another 20 minutes. Hopefully I'll find a good campsite. I've seen a lot of good places to put my my tarp, so I'm not worried. This is it. I'm camping right here. It's like 8:20 in whatever time that is, and I just passed Pandora Head and Big Head. So have a good. We'll see you later. Good evening. Here's my home. A tarp, and I'm in my bag here, and I'm sleeping on my mat, and I've got my kitchen to my left here, and I'm charging up my electronics. So we'll see you in the morning. Morning. It's almost 8. I needed to sleep in to let the body recover because I was completely wrecked from yesterday. That's the way it was. I wanted to talk to you about the water situation. I'm pretty good. I've got enough, but I'm probably 12 kilometers in, and I haven't seen a water source I would drink out of. These creeks are kind of dry, and they fill little stagnant ponds. So I'm going to hold out for something juicier. Other than the bluffs, this is the biggest hill I've encountered so far. And I wonder what's at the bottom. Maybe a nice juicy creek. More of the same, not looking good. Day 2. I'm going to be a review on how yesterday went. It went good. The drive from Fredericton, I got up, I was trying to catch the 9:30 ferry, so the drive went well. Took a new highway, 785, and then got to, oh, here we go. I'm going to, what are these names? Black's Harbor, yes. Caught the ferry in good time. Went to North Head. And then I walked for 16 kilometers. And then fortunately, these kind people picked me up and took me the last 16 kilometers to the south end of the island. And then I walked about another 8. And I camped late at night. It was getting dark. And now I've proceeded, I'm just at Little Dark Harbor now. And then I'm going to proceed to Dark Harbor. So we'll see how the rest of today goes. And I haven't found any drinking water at all. But I still got a liter, so I'm not really worried. Finally, after 3/4 of the way in, our first, and from what I hear, our only water stop. and it looks fine. Lovely. Hi, it's 7:30 by what I expect to be Eastern time, not Atlantic time, and it's already starting to get dark, and I am basically done. So I'm looking for the best cozy campsite I can find. You're on in, and here we got a little up, so hopefully at the top of this up there'll be a pretty spot. I think we found it right here. Okay, the alarm just went off. It's 5 o'clock. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get up and crash it through and try to make it to catch the ferry. Okay, this is freaky. I had this, after I had supper last night, I had it just under the tarp. So when it rained, it caught all the rainwater. Look at that. This was empty, and now that is completely full with rainwater. And it looks like I cleaned out my dinner. Then I'll have breakfast. Good morning. It's day 3. That's Maine over there, Campobello Island over there. This is Money Cove, and I came from that direction. Yesterday, I got up at 8, left at 9, and I continued on right till about 7:30, made camp, and I saw 4 people, and the first couple had a dog. And they informed me that my buddies Mike and Kyle were at the water stop. And then later on I met 2 people from church, Dale and Wilson and his wife. And I chatted with them a lot. They were just day hiking, so I met them a few times. And then I got to the water spot there at Dark Harbor, filled up by water. Only water spot I've seen on the whole trail so far. And then I was trying to carry on as much as I could, but I gave it up at about 7:30. Lovely campsite. It rained last night, and my tarp system's really working well, so I'm really happy with that. And I set the alarm for 5, got up at 5, and I was on my way by 6, and now here it is. It's 7. And I've got, I'm guessing, 8 kilometers to go before I hit the Whistle, and then I'll take Whistle Road to the ferry. So I think we're good to go. I think we're going to make it. This is it. You can see the end. The lighthouse is North Head, and right along the bottom there is Indian Beach, which is an option for hiking, but I'm staying above the cliff here. And anyway, once I get there to that road, Whistle Road, I'll just take that's not North Head, that's Whistle. Anyway, we'll see you later. Thoughts on Grand Manan's Red Trail? Well, it's a 3-day trip. I'm sure the diehards could do it in 2 days. There's only one water stop, and that's at Dark Harbor. It's very similar to the East Coast Trail in Newfoundland and the Fundy Footpath in that you're walking on top of the bluff and the water's on your left for all 3 trails. But of course the Fundy Footpath, you're going up and down, up and down, up and down. That's much harder. My second day was foggy, so I didn't get the views that I got the first day and I'm getting today. I'd recommend this trail. It's a good, you know, you could do it in a long weekend. And like I say, if you're an athletic young buck, you could do it in a weekend, but I wouldn't recommend it. And look, I'm hitting civilization now. So this is adventures coming to an end very shortly. Well, that's it for me. I'm going road the rest of the way, Whistle Road. And it ends at this gated paradise compound here. And it's 9:10. And the funny thing is, I've switched back to Atlantic time. Well, I was on the western side, within cell range of Maine. I was actually on Eastern time, so that's pretty bizarre. Mission failure. I never did catch up to Mike and Kyle because they were one ferry ahead of me, and then I had to walk this 16 kilometers to Anchorage. But mission success because I made it around Grand Manan in 48 hours.